What's up, y'all? We are making our rounds this morning. Me and Braxton checking some pumps. We've got some fence work we could do today. I don't know. We also need to try to get that stump out so we can get that stinking shop built already. Got several things that need to be done. Hopefully we can get to a couple of them.
Hi.
Probably could do some bush hogging if we wanted. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We are having to pump water again, full time. A couple rains we got. Rice soaked it up pretty good. Corn and beans are still fine for now. We've got some chances of rain in the next 2 days. And we get that rain, that should probably finish up corn, and the beans could probably use one more after that. So hopefully we get that. But the rice, we're gonna have to keep pumping on for the next couple weeks, keeping it flooded so that it's filling out seed and all that right now. So when those rice is putting on its heads and making its grain, it really takes a lot of water. That's going to be our focus for the next couple of weeks. And then boom, before you know it, it will be time to run a combine. That's our favorite time of the year. I said that in the last video. You're making money, lots of stuff going on. There'll be plenty of stuff to film. Everybody kind of gets involved, so we look forward to that time of the year. Get the whole year wrapped up, make it through the fall, and we've got some things planned. I actually am gonna go on vacation next week. The family and I. So Shane and Matt will have it on their own. And then we've got a neat deal planned for the farmers this fall. We're gonna do a little get together. I don't want to give too many details right now because it's not locked in exactly, but we're working with booking and all that stuff, so should be a fun thing. Anyhow, we'll take you along today, let you see what we got going on. Me and Braxton are out here. We're down in Arkansas trying to get these power units running. We've got one running in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a few things that go wrong. They run out of coolant and overheat because of the temperatures. And I don't know if, different things happen. Coolant boils out, all that crap. They just get hot. It's so hot. Not really having any blown head gaskets or anything, but that, or they're burning oil, using oil, leaking oil, something, or they're out of fuel. One of those three things. So we make our rounds and we check out what's going on with them, get them cranked up and get them going again. Every hour you lose is just that much more ground. So we try to keep them going. Some of our power units they were cool in the 60s, but you got to use what you can afford, and maybe one of these days we can afford better ones, but for right now we're making these bad boys work. So this power unit is clearly out of oil, and there's none here, so we're gonna have to run and get some. And we'll be back. We are out in a dryland patch of beans of ours off our main farm. This patch of beans, we had beans on it last year. Man, they did great, and they look really good this year. They've really taken off with this rain. I'm not 7 foot tall or anything, but these beans are a little over my belly button, and they're putting on pods, and they look good. I'm really wary of armyworms. We had them last year. They ate a 70-acre patch of beans of ours. We had to spray every acre. That was a big expense. That's something that you don't plan on and you don't budget for. You budget for mistakes, but it's certainly not something that you want to have to do. It really kind of makes you mad. So I'm like super cautious about all of our beans, especially the dry land. I don't want the worms, when they're small, they will just eat them down to a nub, and then when they get bigger like this, they'll get in the pods and suck the juice out before they can make their seeds. So I check these quite often. I walk them, look around in them, look under them, check my pants legs. That's the best I can do, other than our agronomist comes out and sweeps for them. They look pretty good right now. I'm not hearing a lot of action around of anybody having them, so that makes me feel really optimistic. But this patch of dryland beans for our area is great. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than this. With the, we've had record low rainfalls. This is just about as good as it gets. They look nearly as good as they did last year, and they did well for our area. We don't have the most fertile soil. We have the extremes. We have dried up gumbo, and then we have really, really, really sugary sandy ground. So we don't have real high fertility around here, so that's a big battle for us. We spend a lot of money on fertilizer, but this dryland patch of beans, man, you can't ask for anything better. Almost lose Braxton in them.